Have you ever wondered how we breathe or what happens to the air we inhale and exhale? Today we're diving into the fascinating world of respiration, a vital process that keeps us alive. Now, this isn't just about breathing in and out. It's a complex journey that air takes from your nose or mouth all the way to your body's cells and back out again. This journey is made up of several stages, including the act of breathing, gas exchange in the lungs, the transport of gases by the circulatory system, and cellular respiration within tissues. Each stage plays a critical role in supplying your cells with the oxygen they need to function and removing carbon dioxide, a waste product of cellular metabolism. So brace yourselves. In the next few minutes, we will unravel the mystery of respiration. It all starts with a simple act that we often take for granted: breathing. This involuntary process begins when you inhale. Your diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle beneath your lungs, contracts and moves downward. Concurrently, the intercostal muscles between your ribs contract, causing your chest cavity to expand. This creates a negative pressure within the lungs, and air rushes in through your nose or mouth. This air then travels down your windpipe, also known as the trachea, and into your lungs. The trachea branches off into two bronchi, each leading to a lung. These bronchi further subdivide into smaller air passages called bronchioles, creating a network much like the branches of a tree. Nestled at the end of these bronchioles are tiny air sacs known as alveoli, where the actual gas exchange will take place, but we'll get to that later. The air has now reached our lungs, but our journey is far from over. Once in the lungs, air doesn't just sit there. It sets off a fascinating process of gas exchange. Now let's delve into this intricate dance of gases. Picture the air making its way through a maze of bronchioles, finally reaching tiny air sacs called alveoli. These alveoli are like bustling marketplaces for gases, surrounded by a dense network of capillaries. Oxygen fresh from the inhaled air diffuses across the thin walls of the alveoli, slipping into the capillaries where it binds with hemoglobin in red blood cells. This forms oxyhemoglobin, a crucial compound that carries oxygen to the body's farthest corners. Simultaneously, carbon dioxide, the waste product from our body's cells, diffuses from the capillaries back into the alveoli, ready to be expelled from the body. It's a beautifully efficient system, ensuring we get the oxygen we need and disposing of what we don't. With oxygen now in our blood, it's time for it to go on a journey. Our oxygen-rich blood is now ready to hit the road and deliver its precious cargo to our body's cells. From the lungs, the blood, now laden with oxygen, journeys back to the heart via the pulmonary veins. There, the heart's left side pumps it out, sending it on a grand tour of the body. This oxygenated blood makes its way to our tissues and organs, delivering oxygen right where it's needed most. Now let's zoom in on a cell. Here, oxygen plays a starring role in a process called cellular respiration. This is the cell's powerhouse, where glucose, our body's fuel, is broken down to produce energy in the form of ATP. Oxygen is crucial for this energy production, and in the process, carbon dioxide is generated as a byproduct. This carbon dioxide then diffuses back into the bloodstream, ready to hitch a ride back to the lungs. But what about the carbon dioxide, the byproduct of this process? It's time for it to exit. We've taken in oxygen, used it to create energy, and now it's time to get rid of the waste, carbon dioxide. As we move into exhalation, the process of inhalation is essentially reversed. After oxygen has been delivered to our cells and carbon dioxide, the byproduct of our body's energy production, has been collected, it's time for these gases to switch places. The diaphragm and intercostal muscles, having done their job during inhalation, now relax. This relaxation reduces the volume of the chest cavity and increases the pressure within the lungs. As a result, air is naturally pushed out, flowing from an area of high pressure, the lungs, to an area of lower pressure, the outside world. As the carbon dioxide-laden air leaves our lungs, it travels up and out through the same route it came in, exiting through our mouth or nose. The cycle of respiration is then ready to begin anew. And so, the remarkable journey of respiration continues, sustaining life one breath at a time.